How's it going, folks? I know it's been a minute, but we're finally hopping back into Fallout 2. And we left off having arrived in Reddy-ing after doing like a inventory management and quest cleanup episode that took us from New Reno to Broken Hills, back to Vault City, over to the Den, and now we're back down in Reddy-ing. The place that we'll do after Reddy-ing is probably going to be New Reno. But I have a trip coming up tomorrow where I will be going out of the country for a couple weeks. So yeah. Will not be able to play Fallout 2 while out of the country. Anyway, so it'll be a minute before we get into New Reno is what I'm getting at. But I haven't done a part in a while, so figured I'd do this one here. Since, as far as I can tell, Reddy-ing seems to be fairly self-contained. But there might be some stuff we get sent off to go do. I'm just kind of scanning the outskirts here, getting the lay of the land before we start talking to people, start going around and looting stuff. Though I don't know how much I should actually care about looting at this point because I have so much stuff. I have so much stuff I don't... Oh, okay, that dropped us into a cave. I don't really want to... Interesting. I did not expect that to happen. We will check that out at some point, but not right now. Not right this second, anyway. Who's this guy? First time in Reddy-ing? It is, actually. Doesn't seem to say anything else to us, and that brings us back to our card. Okay. Empty mailbox. Let's talk to this guy. A2? Mine worker. Oh, what was this guy? Local man. Child staring at me. Hello, child. Yeah? I'm Melchior Jr. A little rugrat. Smiley big-eyed kid. Okay. At Bork's Ace in City Hall. Been Reddy-ing long? Nope. Just got here. Wait a second. You got a casino in your city hall? Okay. What's up with you? Okay, so slots. They got craps. Yeah. Man, I have 15K. Forgot how much money I had. Hello there. Welcome to the fine city of Reddy-ing, and welcome to my casino. Everyone's on Ace here at Assorties. I'm Assorti, proprietor and mayor of this fine town. Okay. Is there any... what do you do? Run this here casino, and I help to run things in town too. I keep track of things like deeds and such. Deeds to what? Kinds of private property? Why, right now I have a Jim Dandy of a deed for sale. Huh. Do I want to go down this dialogue tree? It's the deed to the great Wanamingo mine, just outside of town. I can sell it to you for only $1,000 too. Special offer. Just your luck to hit me on a generous day like this. That sounds interesting. That sounds way too cheap for land. What's the catch? There's some dang critters in there that need to be killed before anyone will work the mine. If and you were to buy the deed and then kill off the critters infesting it, I'd be happy to buy the deed back off of you for a nice profit. Oh, how much of a profit? Why don't you clear it out if it's so profitable? That's a fair question. What kind of critters? We call them Wanamingos. They're some kind of all-fired weird critter with nasty teeth and suckers or some such. Not too intelligent, but nasty up close. I see it. You want me to get rid of them? You've got it. I knew you weren't as slow as you look. You can be right quick when you're of a mind to be. So how much do I stand to make on my 1,000? Heck, more than double. I figure that's the least your time's worth to you. I couldn't afford to pay any more than that. There's still a lot of work that needs to be put back into the mine before I can start to turn a profit with it. Sounds good. How much was that again? I don't think I want to do that. Should I be getting into lease agreements right now? Yeah. Why does it always do this? I clicked away for like a second. Yeah, I'll buy it. I'll go ahead and record the Great Market deed in your name. Let me know when you've got it all cleared out, and I'll buy it back from you. I'll do that. Let me ask you about something else right now. Is there any work? Well, there's the sheriff, and the mine owners are looking for someone to retrieve some part in one of their machines. Okay. What about the sheriff? I understand that Sheriff Earl Marion is looking for someone to fill in for him until his bum leg heals up a fetch. You might go talk to him. His office is just south of here, across the street. Okay. Hey, tell me about the mine owners. Work with the mine. I don't know too much about it. You should go talk to either Dangerous Dan McGraw Cocoa Weef Mine. They're both just north of downtown area here, across from the graveyard. Let me ask you about something else. What's going on in town? Lately, our gold shipments have started to slow down because the miners are spending too much time flying high on jet. Well, that's not good. That's interesting. Let me ask you something about something else. You heard of a Gek? I think they made Vault City out of one of those. All of the vaults were supposed to have one, but there sure ain't one around here nowheres. Okay. I think I got rid of all the black from the screen. Okay. Oh, well, let me ask you something else, Mayor. I better keep looking then. Thanks, Mayor. Yeah, let me ask you something else. Can I barter with you? No. Okay. Is that a quest that I just got? It's not a quest. I don't have the deed. He's just got it registered in his name now. Okay. I wonder if I had come across the mine, it wouldn't have let me in until I did that. I don't know. Whatever. Doing the whole, like, buy the deed off me thing and then sell it back seems weird. Like, just pay me $1,500 to, or however much to frickin' clear the mine out instead of doing this business thing. Can I go in here? Nothing to see here. Have a nice day. What do you want? I want to trade some things in. A sleazy cash tender. Ooh. He's got cash on him. You don't need that. Yeah. I don't think I need these either. Do 16, 59. Whoop. $59. There you go. So these guys probably don't want me lockpicking this door. Now that I've saved it, let's try to lockpick this door. I failed to pick it. How about we try that again? I failed to pick it. Bro. Maybe I need the lockpick boost. You mean that does nothing? Oh. There we go. So I feel like they're not mad. Have a nice day. They're not mad that I picked it. Okay. Probably will be mad if I try to open it. Oh. Nope, they do not care. You gotta still be hung over after that. Okay. Yeah, they don't care that I open this. Guns and bullets. Oh, that was just open. Okay. Nice job, Vic. Picked the second lock. That's hilarious. Once again, I'm going to save the game before I try to open this. Step away from the door. Nothing to see here. Okay. Yeah, they don't want me back here. He closed it. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, they probably don't want me back there, but free XP to, whatchamacallit? To pick the locks anyway. Hey, big fella.
Dad, Papa Charles.
What'd you say?
Done.
Yeah.
Number then pink wind.
Which one?
Pink wind.
Pink Wind?
Want the Papa Charles.
Yeah.
Like that.
That is pink.
Yeah.
Alright.
Pink to win. Bouncy did.
Yeah. Do you want me to help you to find something else?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. I can just rob the sheriff's office. That's cool. He's got Jet at his desk. Probably shouldn't have that there, Sheriff. Footlocker. 14 mil, I think that's... Yeah? 14 mil, yeah. You guys standing all over here. Right. So the mayor said that the sheriff had work for us. Man, I'm so tempted to just pick these locks for the experience. Cannot get there. Cannot get there. Okay. Doesn't look like anyone's in this one. Or Jet. Okay. Alright. Howdy there, my name's Earl Marion. I'm the sheriff in these here parts. Sounds downright picturesque, don't it? Well, that's my job. As the sheriff, what are you doing here? I'm here in town to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum. I won't make any trouble, I was just leaving. What do you do in town as sheriff? You the police most, at least that's what I'd be doing if I didn't have this leg all busted up. What happened to your leg? I was going out to meet a caravan and it was late, so I took a nap. Next thing I knew, a damn gecko was trying to make a lunch out of my kneecap. Damn thing almost had it too. Another bite, another good bite, and I'd be sitting down permanently. So your leg's still in bad shape, huh? Well, I wasn't much of a dancer before this happened, and I reckon I won't be afterwards neither. I can gimp around, but Doc Johnson said I better not if and I want it to heal right. Sure could use some help, though. Who's Doc Johnson? Good old painless Doc Johnson's our town doc. You have a toothache? If you get my drift, for whatever ails you. Oh, is this guy the one that... Is he dealing Jet to Redding? Sounds like a helpful guy. Where is he? Doc's office is at the west end of downtown here. He's just about always happy to see new patients. I see. Let me ask you something else. While the cat's away, I wouldn't get any bright ideas. I can still whoop any two of you with or without a good leg. Hey, I was just kidding. Let me ask you something else. Do you need some help, Sheriff? Yeah, I sure could use some help with a couple things. Just part-time, like. It pays real good, and you'd be doing a good thing for the town of Redding, too. Real good? How good is real good? How can I help out? I don't think... Yeah. The widow Rooney is way behind on her rent. Her house is just across the alley. From here to the west, you just have to kick her out of her house. I thought he was gonna give me like something like, you know, nice to do. Like there's bandits or something. I don't know. No, kick the old widow out of her house. I would do it myself, but my leg is busted. Unless she can come up with the rent she owes Mayor or Shorty. The guy I just bought a deed from. Okay. How much does she owe Mayor or Shorty? I don't know, but I bet she can tell you. Will you do it? I'll talk to her. I don't know if I want to immediately agree to, So who's the mayor? And the Shorty's Acer, just north of us. Silly, help me out. How much does she owe him? I don't know. Okay. Well, at least, at the very least, it seems like this widow lady needs help. So, and I'll pay you and see if we can dig up something else for you to do. Can I barter with you? No. Okay. Goodbye, Sheriff. Oh, one more thing. I almost forgot. Here's a badge. You may need it. Thanks, Sheriff. I'm honored. I won't tarnish it with actions you wouldn't approve of. Heck, I feel more important already. Goodbye. um. Okay. So random. Yeah, I won't tarnish it with actions you wouldn't approve of as a guy who kicks old ladies out of their houses. Old widows out of their houses. Look at me. Alright. I'm wearing my sheriff badge. I'm the sheriff. Or, I guess I'm the deputy. Okay. Did this get added as a quest? No, it didn't. Okay. So, I have 2 unmarked quests that I'm doing right now. Kick the old widow lady out of her house and go clear a mine of critters, of Wanamingos. Howdy, my name's Athabasca Dick. Most people just call me Dick, of course. There's some what calls me Athabasca. Mostly they just call me Dick, though. What's Athabasca mean? Athabasca. Athabasca. That's not so dang hard to say, is it, Criminy? That's just my nickname. Do you really want to know how I got my nickname? Not really. Let me ask you something else. I think that's all I need to know. Hey there, what can old Athabasca Dick do you for? What do you do here? I work a spell now and then here at the Morning Star. They can always use experienced help. Okay, let me ask you something else. What's going on in town? Same old thing mostly. All of us miners working just enough to get our next flight on jet. Let me ask you something else. Jet? What's jet? Jet is just a little something from New Reno. I just take enough to smooth out the rough edges. Let me ask you something else. Any interesting rumors? Well, not much lately except about them gall dang Wanamingos. Wantamongols? What the heck is that? You telling me you ain't never heard of the Wanamingos? Sure, I've heard about the Wanamigos. Let me ask you something else. Nope, never heard of anything like that. Tell me about them. Yeah, I actually haven't until I got here. Some say they were here before the A-bombs, H-bombs, and all what else hit. Others say they were genetically engineered as weapons. And then there's some what says that they're from a whole different planet. What are they? Who cares where they came from? Just tell me what they are. Well, I don't really know what they are exactly, but I can tell you this: they shut down the Wanamingo mine just west of town a few years back. The Wanamingo mine? Yep, and the Great Wanamingo was the richest strike in these here parts too. But now, nobody will go near it. Heck, you could even buy it from a shorty if you wanted to, but nobody will. I could buy it? Is it worth anything? Well, not right now, it ain't. Haven't you heard anything I've said? It's filled with them damn Winamingos. But if someone was to clean the place out, well, that'd be a Brahmin of a different color. Heck, you wouldn't even have to kill all of them. Brahmin of a different color? Is that like a pink pachyderm? I'm going to leave you and your delirium alone now. What do you mean? There's some stuff in there that the owners of the Morning Star and the cocoa leaf mines here in town would sure pay a pretty penny for. What kind of stuff? Well, you see, mines used to be dug out by big machines. Heck, those machines are built to last. Both mines got big diggers, and here's the money question. The dang little control chips weren't made so tough, and neither mine's got a chip that works. Hee hee. The more parts there are, the more there is to break. Thanks for the info. I'm not sure I understand what you're getting at here. Well, what I'm saying is that either mine owner would pay for one of those digger control chips. Heck, if they had a working machine and the other mine doesn't, they'd shut the other mine down or buy them out in no time. Too bad nobody knows where to get one of those chips then. I'll have to see how much they pay for a chip like that. Squeegee out your dang ears. I told you where to look for the damn chip. Ain't you been listening to a word I said? The Wanamingo mine had machines, and they were working till the time the mine got shut down. Probably still chips down there, just waiting for someone to come along and take them. Maybe so. Let me ask you about something else. So then tell me about the Wanamingos. Huh. The Want-to-Mangles. Okay. That's all I need to know. Interesting. I feel like he just gave me a lot of, like, good information. Even though I don't understand it all. Perhaps I will with time. Yup. Yeah, I've already walked around the outside here. Okay. Malamute Saloon. Oh, there's Doc Johnson's place. And what's this place? Been looking at you too. Man, there's jet all over the place in here. Hey there, mister. Okay. Newspaper machine. Don't want any trouble here. Welcome to the big city. Oh, jeez. This is a big building. Hey there, sailor. Come here often? You come here to visit with Fannie Mae? Probably, sure, I'm here to visit you. Well, aren't you sweet, acting so bashful and all. It's going to cost you $60 for a visit with me, sugar. Okay, well, never mind then. Thanks for the offer, but maybe another time would be better. 60? I don't think I want to visit you. It's going to cost that much. Barter with me. Okay. 60 is actually pretty cheap. You're gonna sell your body like that and only ask for 60 bucks. I can search the pool. I didn't know I could search the pool table. Glug, glug, glug. I'm gonna snoop around back here. Can I open this door? I can. Okay. Ooh. Another tunnel. Another tunnel entrance. So the well behind the casino slash City Hall, and behind the saloon, there's entrances down to the underground. I don't know if that is significant, but it's just something I've noticed. 20 bucks. Man, these beds look rough. Vic, would you move out of the dang way? Oh, a survival book. That's nice to find. Dude, like... You're in my way, that's what, dude. A knife. Some rocks. I think I'm good on the rocks. I'm not gonna buy the. I'm not gonna pick up the rocks. Hello there, I'm Lou, owner of Malamet Saloon. Highness House north of San Fran. I'm interested in getting something here. Have you heard of a Gek? What's going on in town? What's a Malamute? Where's San Fran from here? What's a Malamute? Just a big dog. Oh, I see. Let me ask you something else. Where's San Fran from here? It's quite a ways south. You're a long ways from there. South and just a tick to the west. It's right next to the ocean, don't you know? Don't know why any sane person want to go there for. Why? Is it dangerous? Well, I hear all kinds of things about the whole city being full of nothing but crazy followers of some kind of kooky religion. Crazed followers. Yep, that's right. I heard that they're building some huge device that'll let them get in touch with their gods or something like that. Don't know much for certain, it's a long ways off. Seems like monuments to gods always seem to have some sort of trouble at the heart of them. Tell me about something else. What's going on in town? Well, mostly we mine gold ore here and trade it to other areas. You mine gold ore here? Yep, just in the north part of town alone there are 2 working gold mines. You said that you trade the ore? Well, we trade gold ore to Vault City in return for medical supplies. We trade ore to the New California Republic in return for fresh Brahmin and other victuals. And we trade gold to New Reno for chems and booze. Mine the gold here? Yep. 2 working mines. And then, okay. Let me ask you about something else. Have you ever heard of Gek? Can't rightly say that I've heard of one of those before. What is it? Well, it's a device used to, it's just something I'm looking for. Tell me something else. What am I interested in? Give me something here. I want a room, a full bed that sounds good. Tell me more about that. What can I do for you? You want an empty bed, a full one? A room with an empty bed. That's weird. Booze and other goods. Yeah, that's a ticket. Let's barter. Cocoa leaf mine script. Small chit used to pay mine workers. Morningstar mine script. Okay. I'll sell the random stuff I picked up while looting in exchange for his cash. Keep the jet though. How much does this get me? Whew. Take 100 away. Okay. Yeah, nope, I have all I need right now. Thanks, I'm something else. Okay. Charles already had too much to drink. Okay. Bunch of Brahmin over here. I think I looked in there already. I haven't tried looting the sheriff of his stuff. One of these places must be the old lady. Doctor, no put rat out. Rat be good, rat promise. Well, just see that you clean up your act, and I'm warning you. Well, let's go talk to this guy. Yes, well, see that your chores get done. Right, clean and clean, eat all bad bugs. Keep house clean. And that's another thing. I don't want to see you constantly eating those beetles or roaches or whatnot. Doctor, not want rat to get rid of bugs. Okay, rat save nice bugs for doctor to eat. I don't want to eat them, you fool. I just don't want to watch something. Rat not eat bugs? That's right, don't eat bugs in front of me. I don't care for that nasty crunching sound. Rat just suck on crunchy shells then? No, I don't want you chewing bugs, sucking on them, licking them, or anything else. No eat bugs, right? Take good care of doctor's bugs. Well, now that we got that settled, did you clean the shelves? Yes, doctor. Rat clean all nice, doctor. Pretty shelves. Nice shelves, all clean. Very well then. What about the floor? It looks dirty. Rat scrub floor again for nice doctor. No want dirty floor for clean doctor. I suppose you think you can just lay about now. Is that it? No, doctor, no. Rat not do that again. Rat remember. Just see that you keep yourself busy or I'll whip you again. No, doctor, no whip rat. Rat be good now. Mind you, I don't enjoy it. You need the discipline, Rat Ray. You certainly do. Yes, doctor. Doctor always know best for Rat. As long as you remember that, Rat Ray. God knows why I take such pains with you. Doctor, nice man. Very nice man. Okay. This guy... Yes, well, I suppose that I am, at that. Okay, this guy already seems like a trip. Rat not getting away. Rat not want help. Rat always so stupid. Why me so stupid? Rat sorry. Me don't understand what you want. Doctor take good care of Rat. Rat not get in way. Rat want help. Doctor take good care of Rat. Doctor say Rat not talk to visitors. Rat not say anything. Rat bad, but nice doctor take good care of him anyway. I works ear for the doctor. Want yummy roach to eat too? Rat share. I clean up. Okay. I found a roach. Yummy. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Hello there, I'm Painless Doc Johnson. What can I do for you? Had some questions, trade meds. I heard about special armor implants. Oh, I can talk to this guy about implants. Meds, I might be able to provide you some supplies. Let's see what you got straight. I didn't mean right now. I was just wondering if you had stuff straight. I have some questions though. Okay. He's got a little bit of cash on. He's got super stimmies. The small amount due to powerful nature of the chemicals. Interesting. Doesn't really have like a lot of cash. I don't really want to sleep on the mentats though, that's for sure. I wasn't a huge fan of that trade, but I don't know. I think I'd rather have mentats than the guns and bullets because my small guns is at 100. Let me ask you something. I hear that Redding has been having a problem with its exports lately. Sure do. Too much jet, not enough work. Where did you hear about that? McClure in Vault City? Just heard a rumor. I know McClure. He's on the Vault City Council. What did he tell you? The mine production is way down and gold prices are way up. That's true. The miners here are all getting high on jet instead of working, so exports are down and prices are up. The situation can't last. It's not good. Let me ask you something else. Just wondering about what's going on here in town. Lately it seems as though more miners are spending their time flying on jet than mining. If this keeps up, Redding's gold production will come to a halt. New Reno doesn't seem to mind though. Does New Reno have to do with it? New Reno sells jet pretty cheap. Jet's a real habit forming, like nothing you've ever seen before. They figure that if you get enough people in an area using it, those people will do anything to get more. That gives them the de facto control of an area, like Redding. I see. So if you don't want New Reno to control Redding, just who do you want in charge here? Well, everyone wants a part of the gold here in Redding, so we're going to have to be controlled by someone eventually. I just want us to have the master that's going to do the best job for Redding. Who do you think that is? The see at Redding's best chances with Vault City, controlling things here. That's where I'm from, so I might be biased, but I really do think that Vault City can do a better job of helping the citizens of Redding. Why is that? Because they handle Vault City in a just and humane manner. They would do the same for Redding, I'm sure of it. Vault City takes care of their citizens alright, but they treat non-citizens like dirt. That's nonsense. Vault City does extend special privileges to citizens, but only because they're better qualified to enjoy those things than brutish non-citizens. Besides, everyone can qualify for Vault City citizenship if they pass the tests. I'm not sure how the people here in Redding would react to rule by Vault City. They'll realize the benefit soon enough. I'm certain that they'll welcome Vault City administration with open arms, eventually. I see. Well, let me ask you about something other than politics. What now? What's going on in town? Why do they call you Painless Doc Johnson? It's because my painless usually pass out before they get to screaming too much. It's kind of a joke. I see. That's comforting, I guess. Let me ask you something else then. I think I need to be going. I just remembered important that I have a somewhere. Okay. All of the jet here in town is shipped here from the Mordino family in New Reno. It comes mostly in bulk packages, and then I process it into user amp pools, so I end up selling all of it right here. Oh my gosh, she is the one selling it. You must take a tidy profit out of that. You must be real chummy with New Reno then. Have any jet I could have? I fill the user ampoules with jet and then distribute it purely as a service to the people of Redding. I don't make a profit doing it. If I didn't do it, that some other quack would be preparing the chem with germ-encrusted, rusty equipment. I'd never get this population disease-free after that. What a nice guy you are, Doc. That's great. Let me ask you something else. How noble of you, Doctor. I'll thank you not to use such heavy sarcasm when you say that. Call it nobility if you like. I prefer practicality. The mine owners pay me a stipend to keep the miners relatively healthy and able to work. If I let someone else work with the jet, I'd never be able to do the job I'm paid to do. I see. Well, let me ask you something else then. That is an interesting tidbit. And that's, in him being from Vault City, explains why he basically has a slave in here with him. Alright. Do one of these houses have the old lady in it that I'm trying to kick out? Nut fruit. Do-do-do. Don't mind me, I'm taking all your stuff. Do you eat people? No, kid, but I might start. Okay. I'm Madden Mojeska. What do you wish of me? Looks as though a lot of people here are chem users. What do you do here? Lately I don't do much at all. I used to run part of Lou's operation at the Malamute Saloon, but we had a falling out, so I quit. Let me ask you something else then. Why do they call you Madam? I used to work in the saloon. As part of that job, people called me Madam. The name just stuck, even though I don't work there anymore. Where do you work now? Lately I don't do much at all. I used to run part of, okay. Well, any interesting rumors? Looks like there's a lot of chem users. What's going on in town? Most of the rabble are just working to get enough jet. They need something to take their minds off this place. What's jet? Jet is a wonderful chem that helps me to take the edge off this miserable existence, darling. Okay, so we have a jet user here. Rumor. All I hear about are politics. That always seems to be the big stern discussion. Politics? What do you mean? Have you ever seen a greased Brahmin contest? A greased Brahmin contest? Sure, plenty of times. Nope, never heard of anything like that. Tell me, I don't know what they are, or what that does to do. I don't know what that has to do with local politics. I don't think I want to know. Yeah, no, what is a greased Brahmin contest? What they do is grease up a Brahmin calf, and then everyone in the crowd tries to catch the calf. If you can't catch it yourself, you make damn sure nobody else can either. I don't see what that has to do with politics. In this game, Reddy-ing is the greased Brahmin, and a golden one at that. New Reno, the New California Republic, and Vault City are all trying to catch us, or at least keep the others from catching us. What do you mean? Here in Reddy-ing, we mine gold. Then we ship it to New Reno, the NCR, and Vault City in return for goods. Each of those places would like to have the gold and the trade all to themselves. Why don't they just attack you and take it then? Who wouldn't? I think I'll try to find some of that gold myself. Thanks, and bye. We're big enough and far enough away to make a takeover expensive as well as dangerous. Much more efficient to have us join willingly. What do you mean? The three powers are trying to get Reddy-ing to choose which side to ally themselves with. They've all got powerful allies in town, and it looks like things are coming to a head. Soon, Reddy-ing's going to have to make a choice. A choice? Who's working for whom? I'm not altogether sure, but I think the lineup's like this. Don McGrew's all for New Reno, Marge LaBarge is for the NCR, and Doc Johnson's for Vault City, and I don't know yet who Mayor Shorty's for. How can these people help take over? Oh wait, who's Marge LaBarge? Marge LaBarge is the owner of Cocoa Leaf Mine. It and Morningstar Mine are the only two working mines left in Reddy-ing. I think that Marge is more of an NCR type. I don't think she likes their prudishness, but she recognizes power when she sees it. Who's Dan McGrew? Dangerous Dan McGrew, ah yes, he's the owner of the Morningstar Mine. It and the Cocoa Leaf Mine are the only two working mines left in Reddy-ing. I think Dan is leading more towards New Reno, if I had to guess. He likes his miners doped up and happy. Who's Doc Johnson? Painless Doc Johnson, sort of a mystery man. I don't know where he came from, but he's a real MD, alright. Only place he'd get training like that is Vault City. I'm betting he's been planted here to further their interests. He must have pissed someone off there to get the assignment, though. Those Vault Cityers don't like the outside much. Mayor Shorty. Mayor is a man that knows how to play both sides while he's stealing the middle. He's got a few scruples left, but mostly he'll do what's right for Reddy-ing in order to keep his own interests safe. How can these people help a takeover? I think that the folks here will follow Mayor Shorty's lead. He's a crook, but people trust that. He'll go with whoever's strongest. You see, whatever's good for a Shorty is also going to be good for Reddy-ing. I think he just hasn't figured out who's closest to being on top yet, but he's got to choose soon. Let me ask you about something else. Politics. No, what's it got to do? What do you mean? What do you mean? Choice? The grease on this Brahmin calf is getting a bit thin. Soon, one of the powers is going to have to make a major play to take Reddy-ing before the others do. When that happens, people are going to get hurt. A lot of people. Why are people going to get hurt? People are going to get hurt because this kind of change doesn't come easy. Those that think they're not going to get the prize get it in their mind to not let anyone else get it either. The only way to avoid that is if we decide to go with one of the powers and make a quick alliance before the others catch on. What do you think will happen? I think that the folks here will follow Mayor Shorty's lead. Yeah, he's got you soon. Okay. Cool, thank you. Can I barter with you? She's got a little bit of cash on her. Boink. There you go. Okay, we haven't been in here yet. Is this the old lady's house that we need to evict? There she is. Hello there, young fellow. What can old Widow Rooney do for you? Well, I've got some bad news for you, Widow Rooney. I was just looking around and wondered who lived here. Nice to meet you, Widow Rooney. Nice to meet you, too. Not often I have polite callers. Mostly they just come in to threaten a frail old lady. People are threatening you? Why? Well, I owe a shorty 6 months in back rent, $120 for this flea hostel. I just don't have it. So my Brahmin took sick and died, and I couldn't pay. If I don't get him the money soon, he's going to have the sheriff evict me. Well, actually, I'm supposed to be doing the sheriff's job for him. I'm the one that's supposed to kick you out now. Evict a harmless old crone like you? That's not nice. Who would do that? I'd hate to see you kicked out. Why don't you let me pay your back rent for you? I have little use for money. I'm the chosen one. That's terrible. I'd love to help, but I don't have any liquid assets. I better be going now. Huh. Well... Alright, let me get rid of this bot that's in my chat. Okay. Hate to take money from someone touching the head, Mr. Chosen One. It's nothing. I'm happy to do it. Here's the 120 you need. 1,500 experience points. I sure couldn't have done it without you. Why don't you let Widow Rooney give you a great big kiss? Well, if you must, I was curious about that well you have outside. The well. Heh, nothing much to tell about it, really. It's been dry for a good long time. I could swear that I hear noises coming from it late at night, but my hearing ain't what it used to be. What kind of noises? I'm probably just hearing things anyhow, but it seems like a scratching or digging sound. Probably just dogs or something. Maybe so. Goodbye. Border. You know, I'm not super pressed about 4 caps there. Or $4. Thanks for information. Okay. Oh, there is. Oh, maybe that's not someone standing there. Let me talk to this guy. You did a real nice thing for the Widow Bruni. Made friends all around and kept the peace. Thanks. You ready for another job? I think you got a real knack for it. Tell me about the next job. I hear that the miners from both the Morning Star and Cocoa Leaf mines here in town are fixing to stir up a ruckus at Lou's Malamute Saloon. I'll pay you $300 to break it up. You get over there right away. It's right across the street and down towards the west side of town here. I'll get right on it, Sheriff. Okay. Lockpick. And definitely not usable if you're a woman. That's funny. Lockpick. Come on, lockpick. There we go. Howdy, stranger. Literally jailbreaking these people. Just for the XP. And Redding long? Okay. Do you care that I did that? Okay. Break up the bar brawl. Show you where to go, blasphemous Betty. You couldn't show me where to go with a road map. Just because I wouldn't want to get that close to you. Don't flatter yourself, you little runt. You'd be lucky to get a runt instead of that drill machine you normally use. Well, at least my drill lasts more than 30 seconds. One of the Morningstar machinery is always breaking down. I'll show you broken down with my fists. The hell you want? I'm just not gonna let you fight each other. So me and my boys are gonna teach these Morningstar cream puffs a lesson, starting with blasphemous Betty over there. Why? What started it? We just got tired of their ornery selves sticking up the bar. That's not good enough. I can't let you fight. Well, yeah? How are you gonna stop us? I'll kill the first person to throw a punch. I'm just gonna ask you real nice like. Then I'm gonna load up my weapons and wait for some target practice. Sheriff asked me to help him out while he's laid up with a bum leg. I've got to keep my word to him. Interesting. Alright, you tough. I don't think you can take us without people getting killed. You think the sheriff's gonna like that? Doesn't matter to me. It won't be my blood that's spilled. I guess you got me there. Okay, I'll come quietly. To the others. Going back to the mine, lads. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't worry, I'm bringing Betty along to keep you company. Right, Betty? Alright, I think we can see the writing on the wall. Right, Betty? She nods. You got us. Take us in, Sheriff. Nope, too late now. I'm gonna have to open a can of whoopers. That's more like it. 1500 XP. Alright, got them both locked up. Cool. That was easy. I'm not sure that putting every damn miner in town into my jail was the best way to solve that problem. I guess it worked, though. Here's your money. Ready for your next job? Tell me about the next job. Somebody cut a whore over at Lou's Malamute Saloon, just across the street here in downtown. Go find out who did it, and bring them in. I'll pay you $500 for doing it. That kind of thing is bad for business. Just bad all the way around. I'll catch whoever did it. No problem. Goodbye, Sheriff. Okay. Am I getting any... Okay, I am now getting quests. Okay, break up the bar crawl. Bar brawl was actually an official quest. Gotcha. I guess we'll talk to the prostitute lady. I thought you were the one that got injured. Hello, Lou. I'm just getting. Hello, Lou. What's going on? It's Malamute. Where's your friend? I'm helping out the sheriff. You told me you had one of your girls get all cut up. That's right. She's in a bad way. Used to be such a pretty thing, too. I sure hope you take care of this quick. It's bad for business to let those miners think they can get away with something like this. Can I see the girl? Do you know who did it? Do you know what happened? I sent her away. She wasn't going to be no good in this business anymore. Not that anybody'd want to be with her after that bastard finished with her. I gave her some money and let her go. Do you know who did it? I don't know exactly who did it, but she had a Morningstar mine pay script in her hand when we found her, and it was a miner who was with her last. Okay. Do you know what happened? Well, there was some screaming and carrying on, and so I went to the room. When I got there, the bastard what did it was already gone, and my girl was in a bad way, so I called the doc and then the sheriff. You know the rest. Okay. Do you know who did it? Can I see the girl? A Morningstar pay script. What's that? In the north part of town, Dan McGrew runs the Morningstar mine. Usually the miners get paid on account or with chits from each mine. You know, scrip. Well, my girl was found with one of those pieces of scrip in her hand. Here it is. Look for yourself. She hands you the script. Oh, I see. Can I see the girl? Oh, I see. Do you know what happened? Let me ask you this. I sent her away. What happened? Okay. I've sold you stuff. Oh, you got $100 still. $250 for one of them. How much for Jet? Jeez. I don't think I want to be a drug dealer though. How much for a stimmy? 195. sort this out for you. You can count on me. Well, I'm sure glad that someone's working on it. This type of thing is just bad all over around. Sure, hope you can make the bastard pay for what he did. Make sure you can't never do that to no one ever again. Do what I can. See what I can do. Okay. Well. I think the only other thing to look into here is the old lady's well, and then we'll start going west and north into those different areas. What's the difference between a shotgun and a sawed-off? Sawed-off does more damage at lesser range. Shotgun has way better range. It only takes 2 less damage. Okay. Well, I do really like my quick load, that's for sure. Sawed-off shotgun's up there. I got a shotgun down here. It's a regular hunting rifle, and then my scoped hunting rifle. Okay. Okay. Well. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Alright. I'll look around down here. I'm gonna have the Magnum out because if there's anything bad down here, it'll sneak up on me. What is that? The Wanamingo really does not look too happy at having it. That is a Wanamingo, apparently. 58%. What about with the scope? 95. There we go. For 9 points, and it's got 120 health. Jeez. There's 2 of them. If there's a mine filled with these, that's going to be tough. Except for 6. Okay, they're both right next to me, so Magnum time. How much damage does a Magnum do? 18. So I think I want the shotgun out now. Ooh. I get more shots with this though. Oh. Interesting. I hit for 8 and then I hit for 5. For 2 and 4. Okay. Dang. 48. Good stuff. Was that Cassidy or Sulik that did that? That was good. Oh, come on. Ouch. Still haven't even killed one of them. We have killed one of them. Okay, cool. I need to heal. And I have stim packs to do that with. Should be fine. Hit for 9. Come on, Rick. Looks like we knocked it over. Okay. These are tough little buggers. A whole mine of these is going to take a second. I think I killed it. 1,000 experience for killing 2 of these. Wow. Okay. Are they searchable? They're not searchable. Okay. What's this over here? Oh. Some stuff. Okay. Well, that must have been what the old lady was hearing. Skittering and chittering or whatever right outside of her frickin' house under her well. Oh shoot. Looks like there's a couple different ways we can. These go to the basements of the various areas, and this continues on. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Oh, there's a rat? Well, you know what to do about your kind. That's it. Okay. Is this locked? Not locked. Okay, yeah. This is directly under the casino. Okay, let's go see the other side. That takes me up into the northern area, which seems to be where the miners are, and probably where our whore assailant suspect. Oh yeah, it's probably where our whore assailant is. But we'll figure out who the dude is. Okay. Another rat. Mutated rat. Still alive. Needed 2 magnum shots. That's crazy. This other one needs 2 magnum shots too. Or just 2 shots in general. Okay. Those guys are dead. TV dinner. Nut fruit. Looks like a still. Okay, yeah, it's a still. Another rat. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, we come up over here. Whoa. Uh-oh. Bugging out. Okay. Oh boy, the lag. Okay. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. Let me talk to the mayor guy. Because I've learned a lot of stuff since the first time I talked to him. So you clear out that mine yet? Oh. Okay. Never mind. Not really much to talk to him about, it seems like. Okay. The next area. First area took us 90 minutes to go through. I guess if you include the bottom spot, holy smokes. Oh, there's another freaking mole rat mambo. Oh, jeez. Cocoa Leaf Mine. The Last Gasp Saloon. Okay, so Cocoa Leaf is here on the east side. Morningstar's here on the west side. Bunch of graves. Only lead we have is the Morningstar script that we got from... Oh, maybe it wasn't handed to us. Anyway, we're fairly certain that our suspect is a Morningstar miner, not a Cocoa Leaf miner. First time in Redding, been in Redding long. There's nothing in these tents, that's wild. I do not want to leave the map. Okay. So I can just go in here then. Out of order. Oh, this must be one of those big machines that Akabashka, whatever his name is, was asking me about for, or was telling me about excavation chips can be used for, or why these miner people might want excavation chips. Another well. Oh. Okay, yeah, so that's where that comes out from then. More Wainamingos are down here. The mine can go west. I kind of want to get paid to clear this area out, though. Oh, there's another ladder down here. Back upstairs. Oh. Interesting. Where's my shovel? Which one of you's got my shovel? I don't think Vic has it. Unless I scrolled right past it, I don't think he has it.
What you be need?
My shovel, there it is. Thanks. Okay. Carrying 3 shotguns. Let's offload those. Okay. Nothing. Nothing. there nothing in any of these? Because that's going to be annoying. Nothing in any of these, bro. Alright, well, since I spent the time doing that, Outdoorsman First Aid, we'll read those. Outdoorsman 51, First Aid is at 78. Outdoorsman boosted to 55, First Aid boosted to 80. Okay, and what time is it? 2 in the morning. Well, there might have been a more efficient use of my time. Reddy-ing. Hello there, I'm Marge LaBarge, and I run this mine. What you do here, have you heard of a GEC? You're a Redding native. Know about any jobs or anything else going on here? What do you mine here? Gold, of course. We mine it right here at the Cocoa Leaf, and then ship it to Vault City, New Reno, the new California Republic. You send it all over the place. Sure do. Everyone likes gold. You should talk to the Caravan Master James Hoffey if you're real curious about it. Let me ask you something else. Why do you call your mine Cocoa Leaf? Why not? Actually, I don't know where the name came from. I think it's always been called that, even before I got here. It's kind of got a romantic sound to it, don't it? Cocoa Leaf? Yeah, I still like the way that sounds. Yeah, okay. What did you say you mine here? Ask you about something else. Have you heard of a GEC? It sounds, Garden View Curation Kit House sounds pretty impressive. If I had something like that, you sure wouldn't find me grubbing around in the dirt to make ends meet, now would you? I guess not. Let me ask you something else. Are you a Redding native? Heck no, I was born way up north, right on the edge of a lake. Lake LaBarge it was. I've never heard of that. Let me ask you about something else. Sounds nice, maybe I'll go hunt that place down. Goodbye for now. Know about any jobs or anything else going on? Well, there's always rumors, but I do have something that needs doing. Tell me about the rumors. Well, there's always the usual rumors about Redding being taken over, about Winnemingos coming out of the graveyard at night. Heck, someone even said that they saw some kind of flying machine go overhead a few months ago. What did you hear about a takeover? What's a Winnemingo? Flying machine? Well, people always talk about Vault City taking over to get our gold, or one of the families in New Reno getting everyone hooked on their dope in order to take over, or even the NCR wanting to annex us. I tell you, the NCR's our best bet, but they're all just out for our gold. Redding's still independent so far. What about the other rumors? What else are you curious? What's a Winnemingo? Just the single orneriest critter there is. Tall as 2 men, stronger than a bull Brahmin, and with flapping suckers instead of arms. Can't be hurt with guns neither. Supposedly, Injuns called him up for revenge on the white man for what the war did. I don't put much stock in that though. What about the other rumors? Flying machine. Oh yeah, well a couple of my miners were flying a bit themselves, jetting around if you catch my drift. A while back they swore up and down that they saw a ship fly past going southwest. Okay, other rumors? I guess people talk about the same kind of stuff everywhere. Tell me about something else. What's that you need doing? I've got a great big old digger machine down in my mine. Problem is that the control chip for it don't work anymore. I need a new one if I want to expand my operations. That's interesting. How do I fit in? The Great Winnemingo Mine, just west of town, should have one of those same excavator machines. It's been abandoned for quite a while, so I'm guessing that they still have a working chip in their machine. Sounds pretty easy. How come you haven't done it already? It isn't as easy as all that, you see. The Great Winnemingo Mine's haunted. People go there and they don't come back. That's the big reason it's been shut down. It used to be a high roller type place. Not anymore though. So you want me to get the digging machine chip out of this mine. What's it worth to you? I'll give you $1,000 for that chip. McGrew over at the Morning Star would probably give you the same. But he's all for those damn new Reno thugs. I can't stand those violent bastards. So let me give you the money, okay? We'll see. One thing though, that's good money. That mine must be pretty dangerous. Well, it isn't a cakewalk, sweetheart. But, you know, like... But you look like someone who can take care of themselves. Anyhow, bring me the chip and you get the cash. Interested? The sooner you get back with the excavator chip, the better. Can I barter with you? Okay, I'll see you around. Dynamite and a sledgehammer. There's a combo.
What you be need?
Oh, you got all kinds of room. Okay. You should be holding that anyway. Let's get the sledge out of here. Another outdoorsman book. Cool. This looks like the minor barracks. Bathroom, okay. Unusable if you're a woman, and there's a urinal in there, so... I guess the ladies here are just squatting and going in bushes. None of the toilets are clean enough to accommodate them. My outdoorsman's 55. Well, I'm gonna read this one. $59 outdoorsman. 5:30 a.m. Okay. Saloon's probably not open. Caravan office. I don't really want to do any caravanning. What's up? Hello? Do you want to run around and loot stuff though? Hello there, I'm James Hoffey, but usually people call me Jimmy. I organize the caravans around here. Are there any caravans ready to go out now? Where do the caravans from Redding usually go? Heard any news around town? We run caravans all over the frickin' place. let me tell you, we've got gold over in Vault City. We've got some going to New Reno. Ooh la la, if you know what I mean. And we've got some going to those prissy bastards in the NCR. Can you tell me about Vault City? Vault City, Jimmy spits disdainfully. Yeah, I'll tell you about those sons of bitches. Fucking bastards are too good for the rest of us. They only trade medicine to us because they need our gold. Otherwise, they just let us all rot. I wouldn't spend too much time there, kid. But if you want to see it, Ben Wade heads out from there on the 1st of every month. About New Reno. Now that's a town. Just make sure you keep your wits about you and your gun handy. Lots of fighting going on there. If those families ever work together on something, then New Reno would really be a power to be reckoned with. The way it is, though, you want to get there, join up with Savinelli. He leaves here on the 21st of each month. NCR. The new California Republic is just full of self-righteous sons of bitches. They've got everything down their way, all straightened out, all right. A little too straight. They're as self-righteous a bunch as you could ever meet. Stanwell runs a caravel from here to the NCR on the 11th of each month. Let me ask you something else. Any news around town? Yeah, I hear that they got some newbie to go scrounging around the Winnebago Mount for an old part. Yeah, well, that newbie's me. You got a problem with that? Someone's got to keep order in this flea pit of a town. Nope, no problem at all. You know that you're messing around with politics with that, don't you? What do you mean? Well, whichever mine owner you give the chip to is going to do real well with it. Well enough to put the other mine out of business. And, well, if the mine you give the chip to happens to be the cocoa leaf mine, then we're going to see a lot more jet in town. If you give the chip to Dan McGrew over at the Morning Star, we're going to get a lot more of those NCR pukes nosing around instead. Either way, someone wins and someone loses. If I didn't do it, someone else would. Tell me about something else. You ever heard of a Gek? I don't know for certain, except I know we don't have one of them here. You might try a vault. They're supposed to have all kinds of technological stuff, ain't they? Suppose I'll try that. I was just looking around. Jimmy, thanks. Goodbye. I bartered with you. You got 58 bucks. Oh. Okay. I'm good with this. Okay, there's rats over there. Last Gasp Saloon. Bit of a morbid place. Hello there, friend. Name's Josh Lawrence. I own this place. What is this place exactly? This is the Last Gasp Saloon and Funeral Parlor. A full-service establishment. Bottle to grave is our motto. Okay. That seems like a bizarre combination, Josh. That it is, but I couldn't make ends meet. Just burying people. You might say business was dead. Oh, it was a grave matter. So I undertook the job of fixing up my place to sell drinks to. I'm almost afraid to ask you anything else now, but I guess I will anyway. Doesn't it throw people off their feet to see all the stiffs in here? Well, it would if they was all real, but they ain't. Not all of them anyway. Besides, the miners kind of like it. Makes them feel lucky to be alive. I think it's creepy. You're a disturbed individual. You call me creepy? Why, I hear that tribals eat their damn dead. How else could we grok their essence? Hey, back off. We cook them first. We're not savages, you know. That's ridiculous. Where'd you hear that? I don't know exactly, but it's a fact. Sure as fiddling. Why else would you all file your teeth into points, huh? Answer me that. I don't file my teeth into... Oh, never mind. Let me ask you about something else. I'll buy a drink. I'd like to buy a round for everyone here. I'd like to buy a round of drinks for my closest friends. What's going on in town? Well, not a whole lot that I pay attention to. Mostly my business is kind of quiet, still as the grave, as you might say. Although, lately, that don't mean much. What do you mean? I've been spending time reburying people in the graveyard next door. Someone or something keeps digging them up. Don't know why. I mean, it ain't like they have anything valuable on them. The graves are being excavated? Yeah, I might have just gone and dug up every grave a second ago. Well, I ain't never seen nothing, but every week or so, one or another of the graves is all pawed and half dug up like. Don't really know what would do that. That's strange. Disturbing is what it is. Now, miners are telling me that they'd rather rest out their final days here inside rather than get planted only to be pulled back up like an overripe turnip. Hell, I wouldn't mind saving the cute ones inside, but not everyone. I don't know what all to do about it. What a pleasant image that is. I'm sure that I'll wake up in a cold sweat thinking about that one. Let me ask you something else. It's a mystery, all right. Well, see you around. Whew. Oh man, am I tired. How do you know, like, well, I don't know for certain. Like, I was just guessing. Yeah, that's it. Hey, have a free beer. I don't know what you're implying, but I don't like it. Strange. Barter? Cocoa leaf. Oh, he's got scripts from both. Okay. He did actually give me a beer. I'll sell it back to him. I can feel it stand in the air tonight. Oh, wow. Do-do-do-do, 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 do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Okay. I see nothing out of the ordinary. You see coffin. I suppose it's ordinary to see a coffin. Alright. This must be the other... Wow, these mining businesses are, like, right on top of each other. It's kind of crazy. Why can't I move over here? My people are in my way, aren't they? It's gonna be a pain to navigate out of. Since I cannot get there. It's weird. Good day to you. This guy's just in the bathroom at 5 a.m. Looks dead. I'm looking at you too. Come to the big city. Howdy, stranger. Nothing happening here right now. Well, I'm gonna take your stuff. Mole rat fighter. Okay. Do they bet on? Do they pit mole rats in here and fight and bet on them? Make me rich. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. Okay. We'll go for the throat. Okay, I haven't saved him. Let's do that. Shovel and a wrench. Dynamite. Sledge.
What you be need?
C5. There you go. Hopefully that's enough to carry the 2 dynamites on the sledge. Jet and rope.
What you be need?
Crowbar and a sledge. A sledge. I can't carry the sledge that's in there.
What you be need?
I need you to carry more sledges for me, Sulik. And I don't want to hear you complain. Oh my gosh, he's complaining! Stop complaining. I only got rid of 5 pounds worth of stuff. That's not enough to pick up a sledge. Ugh. How much does one of these weigh? It weighs 12 pounds. Brother. It's your carry weight. Oh, okay, you got room too. Okay. Oops. Why don't you carry these sledges? Boink. There you go. I can pick up another sledge. Oh, it wasn't a sledge in there anyway. I don't know why I was thinking there was. Hello there, my name is Dangerous Dan McGrew. I run the Morningstar Mine here. What can I do for you? What do you mine here? We mine gold. Everybody wants it too. Send it all the way to Vault City, New Reno, and even down to the NCR. You might say that Redding is something for everybody. That's what keeps us independent. Nice to be so well liked. Let me ask you about something else. I'd think that someone would want to try to control Redding. What makes you think they haven't? Everybody would like to have Redding under their belt. My guess is that someone will get us pretty soon. About the only thing we can do is choose our master if we want to survive. What do you mean? I mean that we're going to be put under someone's thumb. Only a fool thinks otherwise. Our choice is to pick the lightest thumb. Which you've done, of course. You bet I have. If we don't ally ourselves with one of the families in New Reno, you can just kiss Redding goodbye. At least any type of Redding that I'd want to live in. What do you mean? If the NCR takes over, Redding's going to be put under the thumb hard. They aren't real big on personal freedom. They're going to turn Redding into another splotch on the new California Republic map. The Redding I know will be gone forever. What about Vault City? Vault City? He laughs. Those bigots would turn Redding into a slave labor camp. They don't see anyone who's not one of their precious citizens as being worth a warm bucket of spit. Spending my life bowing and scraping to those bigots isn't my idea of any kind of life. How's New Reno any different? New Reno's strong enough to protect Redding from the other two. Since New Reno's divvied up amongst different gang families, it's divided enough to give us our best chance for autonomy. In New Reno, they don't care how we run things as long as they get their gold. That doesn't sound so great either. This ain't a perfect world, chum. Sometimes you gotta make the best of a bad situation. Just turns out that bad people may be best bet for Redding. Not everyone sees it that way, though. So what do you think is going to happen? Paints are like assholes. Not everyone sees it your way. What do you think is going to happen? Don't know for sure. Things are heating up. Whatever city has the strongest backers here in Redding is going to get the whole pie. I'm just doing my damnedest to make sure it's New Reno that wins. The way I see it, that's Redding's only chance. How can you help New Reno to take over? Best thing to do is just make my mine prosper and make sure my miners know who's paying the bills. The fact that they get all their happy sauce from New Reno makes the place a lot more popular too. Happy sauce? Booze, chems, all sorts of chemical recreation. You name it, and New Reno supplies it. It's just about the only thing that some of my miners work for. Be hell to pay if something ever happened to that. How's your jet supply lately? Right now, we don't get hardly enough jet in town to keep everyone happy. I sure hope those next few caravans get through all right. Interesting. Let me ask you about something else, Dan. Why do they call you Dangerous, Dan McGrew? Because I'm nothing but the biggest, toughest, mind-crawling, gully-wumping, snake-eating buck in these here parts. Dangerous, Dan McGrew. That's me, all right. I see. Let me ask you something. You don't look so damn tough to me. Oh my gosh. Them's fighting words in these here parts. You ready to back that up? Yes, I am. You've opened your big yap once too many times. Draw, Pilgrim. I could if I thought you'd give me enough satisfaction to pay for the ammo it'd take to kill you. I could if I wanted to, but I'm too busy to mess with you right now. Yeah, that's what I thought. You're yellow. I'll show you yellow when I cut out your spleen. I'm calling you out. We'll just see about that someday. Goodbye for now. Heard of a geck? Never heard of something. I tend to find my eat in Lou's sweet arms. Isn't Lou a guy's name? It is when it isn't short for Louisa, like my Lou's is. She runs the Malamute Saloon here in town. Hey, just what are you getting at anyway? Nothing, Dan, nothing. Nothing, just figuring something out. That's all. Goodbye, sweet pea. My mistake. Well, let me ask you about something else. What's going on in town? Funny you, of all people, should ask that. There's all kinds of things going on here in town lately. Do you mean the bar brawl that I settled? Did you have to lock up every damn miner in town? Who the hell's gonna work my mine? You should have thought about that before you let them get out of hand. Let me ask you about something else going on. They went too far this time. Maybe it's best all of you should have some time to think things over. Let me ask about something else. You mean the excavator chip for the mining machine? You know what's going on. But it'd be best all the way around if you sell it to me. Why is it better for me to sell to you than her? How much is it worth to you? I'll pay $1,000 for the excavator chip. That sounds good to me. Where do I find it? It's in the Great Winnemingo mine just west of town. Down inside the mine, there's a great big mining machine. You can't hardly miss it. The chip's in that machine. You just need to yank it out and bring it to me. If you need so bad, how come you haven't gone and get it yourself? Plenty of reasons. Most of them hungry and nasty. Winnemingo mine's just chock full of hungry Winnemingos. What the hell's a Winnemingo? It's just the orneriest, nastiest, most vicious critter I think I've ever seen. It's got teeth 4 inches long. Oh, I mean 14 inches long. But I think you can handle it. Yeah, right. I'll think about it. Sounds scary. Let me ask you some other stuff. An excavator chip. Why is it better to sell it to you than her? Selling the chip to Marge makes her backers look better. The NCR backs Marge. And if they take over here in Redding, we're in trouble. Much better to back me and my pals in New Reno. Trouble? What do you mean? Everyone wants what Redding's got. Some folks are going to be nicer about how they go about it. Be nicer about how they get it out of us, though. Let me explain the situation. Go ahead. My gold. Everybody wants senator. Nice. Yeah. Okay. I heard that spiel already. Okay. What are you doing here? I hears that someone might want to talk to old Haxwell. Someone's volunteered to bring Obadiah to justice. Is that you? I'm looking for the miner that cut Lou's gal. Sounds like you just made a confession to me. I'm bringing justice to you in person. 10mm justice, that is. It might be. What do you know about that affair? I cut the bitch. She made a mistake. She did. That okay? I guess we solved the case. I don't care what she did to you. You're a mad dog. I'm just the one to put you. You made the mistake. You crazy. I'm taking you to jail until you're tried and hung. A mistake? She made fun of me, Mom. Nobody makes fun of old Haskell's mom. She's the only good thing in this whole rotting world. Your mom should have used more reliable birth control. She made fun of your mother. Well, that's no right at all. That's not right at all, but you overreacted. Oh, okay, well. I don't want to kill him. I want to take him to jail. Mistake. Well, that I did, but the lads and I here at the Morning Star don't think what you did was right. Not right at all, but I promise not to do it again. Well, I should take you in for slicing off half that girl's face, but as long as you don't make a habit of it, I'll let you go this time. I'm sure that the jury will take that in consideration. I'm still taking you in. If the other miners have the same brutish inclinations that you do, they can benefit from the painful example that I'm going to make of you. Can I barter with this guy before I arrest him? He doesn't have much on him. Okay. Taking me to jail? I'll come peaceably. No sense in making more trouble. The bitch still got what she deserved. You can't kill me. I'm invincible. But you can sure piss off the other miners. Got eyes in the back of your head, do you? I can take care of myself. Right now, I'm the sheriff in these here parts, and I'm taking you in. On second thought, I have a better... Why don't I just save the good people running some time by just killing you here now? I'm not sure that I want to upset the other Morningstar miners. This time I'll let you off with a warning, but if you ever do it again. Right now I'm the sheriff in these, and I'm taking you in. Yeah. You can't just frickin' cut somebody. Okay. Thank God you put that murdering bastard Haxwell away. We'll show him a bit of justice, and then we'll hang him. Well done. Here's your money. Ready for one more job? Okay. There's a bandit named Frog Morton that's taken up lodgings over in the ruins of the great Winnemingo mine just west of town. I need you to exterminate him, but be careful. He's crafty, and he's bound to have some of his gang with him. I'll give you $1,000 to get rid of the varmint. Why do they call him Frog Morton? His name's Morton, and they call him Frog because he croaks people. Ready to go get him? Ow, ouch, that's terrible. The pain, the pain. Hey, I didn't make that one up. He did. With puns that bad, I'd say that gives you just one more reason to kill him. You up for it? On my way, Sheriff. Will do. That's pretty funny. Okay. 5:30. We solved the murder. We got 2 quests left to do. I'll go back north here. Zulik is overloaded. Okay, fine. Zulik.
What you be need?
Let me take... Let's take both sledges off you. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll do that. He should no longer be overloaded, and I'll give him to Cassidy. I can feel it hanging in the air tonight. So long. Alright, well, I think, yeah, we did everything here. All that's left is to go west again. There are 2 west entrances, and then there's an underground area here, so I'm going to do the underground area here next, actually. Oh man, I feel like we're not even halfway done with this place. Even though we're, at least in terms of quests, in terms of questing, we are halfway done. Okay, let's go. This place looks worse than Vault City. Miss. Bruh. Another one. One bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one down. And another one down. Another one bites the dust. So it's gonna get to you. Hey, I'll get to you and that's done straight. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. I'll go kill this one. I can't hit my shots. There we go. Nice. He looks dead. Uh-oh, Vic's in trouble. We gotta help Vic. Gosh darn it. Thank goodness. Okay, sorry Vic, hope you're good. That takes me back to the other side of town. There's another one over there. We need to go kill these Winamingos. again for no damage. Holy smokes. No damage with a shotgun at point blank. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Definitely have to heal next turn. Oh shoot.
You have died.
Frickin' critted me. It's annoying. This was before I... okay. Inventory adjustments.
What you be?
I'll take one of those and one of those. I'll give these to Cassie. There he is. Maybe I should be trying a different shotgun. Because I just noticed that Cassie has a combat shotgun. Yeah, if I can figure out the right weapon to use on the Winnemingos, I'll be in better shape. Oh, Cassidy, Cassius. Can I have this? And shoddy ammo? Yeah, I'm good. It should be fine. Okay. Another well. missed. Cool. What does this do with burst fire? Okay. That's what it does with burst fire. Holy smokes. Nice. It's like right there. What do you mean missed? Missing 2 5% shots is just one of the most maddening things in the world. Again. Yeah, it's dead. Cool. Doesn't look like anything's in here. Got a bunch of dead frickin' rats. Reload this. This is combat shoddy. 15 to 25. Let's go. Over there, but we need to deal with the flamingos. And honestly, I should have saved it here instead of trying to do this whole area as one combat encounter last time around. Oh. Nice. Good crit. For 35. For 6. 6 and 5. Okay. This and then hit me for 9. Very nice. 16. Ah, shoot. Didn't mean to reload it. I wanted a single shot, but now I have to heal. I could survive the hit from one Winnemingo, but not both. So I would have taken a risk there, trying to finish off that last one. Close enough. No damage. Keep doing that. Trying to switch out of burst and go to single shot. Yeah, my guys aren't doing damage to these guys. One of them's super weak. Okay, one of them's dead. Damage. 14 mil does no damage to it. Okay. Wow. Hit it for 196. Let's freaking go. Nice job. So you can teach an old dog new tricks. Cassidy gained some abilities. Sweet. And we leveled up. We got 1200 XP for killing these. Okay. Alright, well, let's level up then. Our max HP went up to 80 now. Doesn't look like we get another perk yet. We hit level 14, and I think we get a perk every 3 levels. So, level 4. So, okay, yeah. You start at level 1, then every 3 levels you get a perk. Okay. Or do you start at level 0 and then go to level 1? Whatever. What am I even... I started working on energy weapons, it looks like. My doctor's good. First aid's fine. I'm not worried about unarmed. I'm not worried about melee. Big guns, unarmed, melee, throwing. I'm skipping. Sneak, steal, traps. Meh. Science, repairs seems a little low. Barter, don't care about. Maybe science should be like 80. And the rest into energy weapons. I'm really worried about repair because I have Vic. Yeah, I feel like this is fine. And then I need to heal myself. What happens when I use a first aid kit to heal? I earned 25 XP for honing my skills. I heal 5 points. And time passed. Interesting. So I just need to be using stim packs, is what you're telling me. It's pretty good. Right, let's move. I'll go this way. Uh-oh. Winnemingo! Burst on the combat shotgun. Suluk got hit. Sliding. 35. It's not dead. Now it's dead. Cool. We got one. Nice job, guys. There's another one coming. Missed. Okay. I'll reload as it comes to us. Stuff. For 26. Ouch. Doing that is so annoying. Not good. The other one's already good. I haven't killed this first one yet. Okay. Now we've killed that one. Start on this one. I need to heal again soon. Hit for 52, jeez. Suluk. I think I'll be okay. Famous last words. Missed, no damage. Okay, I'm still at this one. Oh. Cast, freaking hit me. Don't die, Suluk. Oh, cool, I didn't touch her. 46. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yep, I'm not gonna chance it. We, reload. And we heal up. Good. Got him. Okay, yeah. Oh, crit. I said I wasn't going to rely on a hit. Now I hit him for 102. Nice. Okay. Crushing your enemies. Okay. I can stim pack one more time, I think. Actually, I think I'm good. save and we'll keep going. Alright. What the heck? Why am I can go deeper? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I can go deeper into this frickin' place. Why does it keep... Why does it keep blacking out like that? Two misses. Finally hit him. With the burst. Combat shoddy burst. Okay, that one's dead. It is chasing down Vic. Vic! Run, Vic! Medic? How you doing, Vic? You okay? 26 HP. This is not good. I'm gonna chase him into more of his buddies. Keep running, Vic. Hopefully he doesn't corner him here. Go to the right. No, not that way. It's not good. Hit for 17. No damage. 7. Good stuff, Vic. He's holding his own. Alright, hopefully this doesn't kill you, Vic. Yep, it killed him. Son of a gun. Well, that's why we save. back here. A whole lot of muffins. I need to be using this while he's getting closer. If it would hit. Thanks. Middle of the fight. Sorry. Back up. Here we go. Sulik, this is gonna hurt you a lot more than it's gonna hurt me. Oh, maybe it won't hurt you at all. 82 points. Let's freaking go. 100 XP for that one. Alright, very nice, very nice, very nice. I've taxed my ability with that skill. What skill is it talking about? Another entrance to go deeper. These barrels all seem kind of sus. What's in here? He's coming to get me. If you're just stuck there, I'm just gonna keep pumping singles into it. Got some hot new singles coming to your area. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to swap to single. And does that kill him? No. Got him. Nice. How am I doing on shotgun? I feel like I'm using a lot. Yeah. I need some more. I got 2 shots left. Another way down. Alright. Yo. Shotty ammo. Thanks. We're going through this quick because Cassie's also using shotty ammo. this, yeah. Okay. I found 3 different ladders to go down. That's where we ended. Okay. What is these? The strain might kill you. What? You're too tired. The strain might kill you. Do I need to sleep? Okay, fine. I'll go sleep. Maybe that is what was going on. Is I was detects your ability without skill. Wait a while. Okay. I can get a bed at Lou's place. Yeah. I didn't realize this was a thing. Getting tired. Yeah, I don't want to get soft locked with a save where I just keep dying because of this. Give me a room. There's someone to help you warm up that big lonely bed, huh? Let me see what I got. When you try fitting my shadow be right, you can make your... Oh, I don't want to do that. Just give me a bed. Mostly clean sheets. I'll take it. Okay. What? Why does it say I'm too tired? Do I need to sleep again? It once again says I'm too tired. I'm again tired. Okay. I'm very confused right now. The strain might kill. I hear you. Rest until morning. Am I waiting or am I resting? Alright, are we good? Is that really what I had to do? I had to hit the rest button? Okay. Guys, you guys are both... Okay. That was mildly annoying. Okay. Well, I'm gonna see what's over this way. Holy smokes. Oh, okay. I was like, I am already in combat. Screw that. Nice. Very nice. Taking it to the ground, and it's dead. Cool. ton of rats. 7 and put down. Gosh darn it, Suluk. Get out of my way. Suluk have too much blood anyway. Vic missed. Oh. There's one chasing Vic. Damage. Okay, let's help Vic out. Here we go. Okay. Ooh, who are these guys? A raider. Raiders with shotguns. Okay. Failed to do any healing? I wasn't trying to do any healing. I'm not trying to heal myself. What the heck? I heal 3. Failed to do any healing. Dude, I don't understand what's going on. I feel like the game might be bugging out a bit, so let me close it and open it again. Sometimes this happens. Or, not this specifically, but I've seen it bug out before with like the shots you take. Like I got into a fight and my Magnum wasn't doing the damage that I knew it should have been doing, and then I reloaded the game and it was back to doing its regular damage. I got less than 40 minutes of playtime left. Hopefully we can wrap Reddy-ing up in that time. Alright. See a race plate? Oh, that's not good. That normally means trap. Ouch. 3, whatever. Take the boop. Flares. Takes me south. There's raiders hold up here. And rats. Lots of rats. If this thing did a little bit more damage, I could kill these rats in one shot apiece. They take 2 apiece. Weaken both of these. Can't weaken both of them. And reload. I wasn't trying to heal. I don't understand why I keep saying that. I'm gonna look this up real quick. Fallout 2. You fail to do any healing. Can I talk to you guys? Cannot get there. Doesn't seem to be anything going on in here. Okay, I'll go this way. Gang Thug sees a raised plate. I was just gonna talk to you guys, but like... Kicks me for 1 damage. Ooh. Hit her a little bit more. Drop that guy. Okay. Hey, you know, I have a shotgun too. Let me show it to you. Get 'em, boys. Ha. I burst fire my shotgun, step out of the way, and Slick goes around the corner and just frickin' tanks him. Alright, you guys handle those fools. I'm gonna chase this guy down. gosh, Vic died? Bro. Okay, let's go here, get the stim pack. There's nothing in there. Let's get paid, he says. Miss. It's a bummer. Nice. Get him. That was your best shot. You won't get another. Okay. Capacity missed. I need to deal with this guy. He's right next to me. Oh my gosh. Don't have a shotgun out yet. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, that guy's dead. We gotta help Vic. So Vic is getting freaking ambushed. And died again. Okay. Take the stimmy. One, two, three, four, five, 6 raiders in there. Got him. Got him. Need to reload. Oh, a crit. Let's freaking go. finished him off. Command combat. Cool. And is Vic still alive? He is. Okay. Alright. What all is back here? There's my book. Ouch. So coming from the other side, okay. It's got dynamite on him. The heck? How did... Bro. Oh, and I haven't even searched all these guys. What's your carry weight look like, Vic? You are stuffed. Okay, got it. A lot of shotgun ammo, which is nice. Those are all the dead rats. Okay, I don't think there was actually anything up here. Oh, except for the dynamite. This guy has. Let's not blow ourselves up again, Sulik. I don't know how you managed to do that. There was a book, yeah. Okay. Vic says he's not doing so well. What's in that room? Cannot get there. I think I can, actually. Okay, nothing. Alright. Everyone's still alive, right? Okay. No more random frickin' explosions, please. Die, City Walker. Oh, this is... okay. I'm doing the Frog Morton quest. Got it. Ouch. That was a shot and a half. Oh, and he just killed me. Okay. Well, good thing I saved before I went in there. I'll go in here again. Where's my scoped hunting rifle? Magnum does 12 to 18. Scope does 8 to 20. Yeah, I'm just supposed to kill this guy for the sheriff. Okay. Got him. I'm still alive. Let's get out of here. And heal up. Wow. This place is tough. Like, this whole town is tough. Okay. Oh no, Vic is gonna die now. Let's reload both my weapons. Kicks me. Oops. I want to burst fire this. Oh boy. Can I survive 4 shotguns to the face? 1, 2, 3. Missed. Or I didn't miss. I just didn't kill him. Well, see if I make it. Nope. I'm dead. Crap. Alright. We gotta think smarter about this encounter here. I don't hate the hunting rifle. Took our shots to sleep. I don't know how you did that without killing me. Holy smokes, Cassidy, that was a heck of a shot. Let's freaking go. I should stand at the side over here. Nice. Shoves him back in there. Very nice. Love it. Wiped out his game. Got 3,000 points. Sweet. Okay. He can't carry any more than that. How much does a combat shotgun weigh? 11 pounds. Yeah, I can't carry it. Okay. What the fudge is this? Okay. I definitely want whatever that is. What is that? HKG11. Okay. Huh. Okay, so the last thing to do here is to clear the mine out. Oh. Interesting. So those connect. So the mine then is down. Back down where I came from. So that was a little detour, I guess, I just took. The stream... Bro, I left earlier to deal with that. Alright. Rest until party is healed. How long is that going to take? I'm just waiting the longest amount of time to see if that deals with this weird issue. So many days, bro. I'm losing like 4 or 5 days from doing this. But the strain might kill you, your attacks to your ability, like... I don't understand. Okay, am I good? Nice to go without... Oops. An issue coming up all the time. So I was almost done clearing this room of Winamingos. Where I left earlier. It doesn't... Okay, it doesn't seem to be doing it anymore. This, I think, is the elevator that goes up into Frogmorton's area. Check what's in here. Beer. Check what's in here. Dynamite, which I can't carry. Alright, I'm gonna try to use some dynamite. dynamite that I wasted. Another way down. Okay. So yeah, we've cleared this area. And now we gotta go down. All of these ladders go back up to where we were. There's still more mangoes down here. I went for 5 with that. And then I critically hit him with a single shot. Nice. Eggs down here too. KG-11. That probably counts as a big gun. Doing enough damage to these guys. Can't believe I haven't killed this one yet. Vic keeps missing, Sulik keeps doing no damage. Okay. 132. 40. 160. Jeez. Well, I'm gonna keep going after the weak one because we gotta kill one of these guys. Bro. stim packs on this. There we go. Got it for 21 points. Finally. Some good freaking news. Behind me, Vic. Gosh darn it, guys. Okay. Alright. I have to stop here. Unfortunately. But we will finish Redding on the next part in a couple weeks. October 9th, October 10th, something like that, is when I'll be back with part 16. Yeah. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching, and I will catch y'all